Today in Minecraft Hardcore, I'm going to be building up an entire villager vending machine. This is just as ridiculous as it sounds. My goal for this is to be my one-stop shop for anything villager related, whether it be a villager breeder farm or even just any sort of trades where I could get an infinite amount of emeralds. If you guys going to enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army. And here's to episode 19 of Minecraft Hardcore. But before we get into today's video, guys, I want to thank today's sponsor, and that's Factor. If you're like me and you're just like way too busy to cook every single meal every single day, Factor is perfect for you because they do all the prepping, all the chopping, all the cooking, so that you can just spend all your time doing the eating. Not to mention it's so simple because it's just literally unpacking and it's already all prepped for you. It just takes 2 minutes. These meals are always fresh, never frozen. Not to mention that Factor does also offer a gourmet version of their meals. The Gourmet Plus package offers you some upscaled meals with some premium ingredients so you can feel a little bit more fancy while you're getting your meals made for you. So whether you're a meat lover, a vegan, a vegetarian, regardless of your food preference, they got plenty of them. And just like that, I'm already back at my desk after a quick 2 minutes to make my meal from Factor. And if you guys want to try Factor, you guys could go to factor75.com or you could click my link down in the description and make sure you guys use code PaulGG50 at checkout to be able to get 50% off your first box from Factor. And now on to the rest of the video.
Let's get this popping in here. Gotta fix the mustache before we get into it.
And now for building up this vending machine, I want it to be big, and I do mean big. Kind of like majority of our projects that we've been doing in this world. Because like I said, I want it to be the one-stop shop where I just go there to make tons of emeralds, get tons of villagers, and do anything villager related that I could possibly need. And now if you've been following this series along since the beginning, you would know that technically I do have a villager trading hall, and it's raining. Why is it gotta rain? As I was saying, we do technically have a villager trading hall, and it's an underwater city, which, I mean, as cool as that is, it's like a bit disorganized and dysfunctional, and I mean, yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm kind of tired of having to come down here to do villager related things and be stuck with them and them just running around everywhere. So I want this to be a little bit more organized and a lot easier to use. And so for building up something this big though, I'm gonna want to slap it on a nice big flat-ish area. And it's probably gonna end up right here, I'll be honest, because I'm gonna be way too lazy to fly far away for it. So you can see the house over there, and then it'll be right here. This should be flat enough to be able to work with. All I need to do is a tiny bit of terraforming. There we go. Now that should be a nice, big flat area for a gigantic vending machine full of villagers. Just such a, I don't know, stupid idea. But I feel like it's gonna work. Now next, all we need to do is kind of figure out how we want to design this thing. I'm thinking big, rounded at the top, in some sort of shade of red, because I feel like when you think of a vending machine, at least me, I think of like a Coca-Cola vending machine. It's got the most like iconic colors. Now, if we want to do red, that means that we're going to either have to do red concrete, which is going to require a lot of sand and a whole lot of gravel. To then make red concrete powder and turn that into red concrete, which is, I mean, it's very red. Yeah, I mean, it looks like, you know, Coca-Cola colors, but there is another red block that I'm kind of curious of. I just got to fly really far away to get to it. And that block being red terracotta. That's really red terracotta? I don't know why. I felt like I remember it looking a little bit different. Because like, honestly, the side-by-side is, that's a big difference. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with red concrete, which is kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping red terracotta would look good, because then all I have to do is mine terracotta. But now I need to get a bunch of sand and gravel. But now getting sand should be easy, because thanks to my comments section for turning me into an absolute animal who loves to be able to get sand using TNT, it's not too bad actually. I just gotta litter the Minecraft earth with a bunch of TNT and it does all the mining for me. Now, I still don't know for sure if this is the faster method of getting sand. All I do know is that it's kind of the lazy way, and honestly, I'm kind of for it. You gotta spend sand to get more sand. And all we gotta do is light it up. And watch the chaos. Yo, that creeper is in the wrong spot. Oh, wait, hold up. Hey, relax, boy. Get over there with that TNT. Here, let me show you the way. Here, let's make an example out of you and your kind, huh? How about you go hang out over there? Blow up some TNT for me. Now, all I need to do is run around in all the ditches and collect all of my sand. Finally, after looting up all that sand, we got ourselves 2 shulker boxes full, which, I mean, actually, let me figure out that math real quick, because it takes about 5 sand to be able to make 1 TNT. Then if I want to make 64 TNT, that's what, 5 stacks of sand. If I want to use 5 stacks of sand I invested, then I'm profiting about, what, like almost 2 shulker boxes full or something? I don't know. Try to be big brain. It's not working. Brain's fried. All I know is that that's a lot of sand for the little amount of TNT that I did invest in this. So maybe the comment section's right, all right? Maybe TNT is the best method to get sand. Regardless, if I need more, I'll come back here and I'll blow up the planet even more. But for now, I do need a ton of gravel. And gravel sucks because the best place to get it is in the nether. Now, all I gotta do is find myself a bunch of that. Also, getting gravel in the nether is not that hard. It's just, it can be a little painful because all of a sudden you could be submerged in lava. Like that. Look, all that gravel just fell down in the lava.
Bruh.
Oh, gosh dang it. I hate this place. Excuse me here. I'm working here. Oh, this is looking like a juicy pile. That's what I'm talking about. Now, finally, after much shoveling, we're at a shulker box and a half, and I'm throwing in the towel because 1, I hate this place and I'm tired of being here. And 2, my little spoon's starting to hurt a little bit. Look at this thing. If I need to come back for more gravel, I guess I'm gonna have to, but honestly, I'd rather just start the project. I was pretty sure I do still have some gravel at home. Why is that raining again? It's always raining in this stupid world. Now, we've pretty much gathered almost all of the resources except for 1, and that is the actual red dye to make the red concrete. Unfortunately, I do have some... Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I'll be honest. It's a lot, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Still gonna need a little bit more red dye, but luckily, I think I do know a place, because I'm pretty sure Meadows biomes gets like these little bursts of tons of flowers. So all you need to do is basically fly around until you find one. There we go. That looks like plenty. This should definitely take care of the red dye.
A few moments later.
Now we should have plenty of concrete prepared. All we need to do is basically turn it from the powdery stuff into the actual concrete. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, just pour it. Just pour water on top of the concrete after you place it. But like, I don't know. I kind of want to make it like rounded at the top. I want to make an outline. For that, I'm going to need actual concrete. So I'm going to turn the cobblestone generator into an auto concreteinator, basically, by just simply placing down a ton of concrete all the way up this. And now whenever I mine this, blocks will essentially just rain down from the heavens all the way up above the clouds, and it just gets turned into concrete as it comes down, since the water is literally right there in the staircase, and it should be all Gucci gang. Once this row runs out, then it goes on to the next row and the next row and the next row. Now we should be good to go. Pretty much mined every single one of my concrete that I had into actual concrete. Mine the concrete in the, turn the powder into concrete, which now means that we can finally begin construction on this bad boy. Let's start off by doing a bit of the outline so that I can know exactly how big this thing's gonna actually be, because I want there to be plenty of space on the inside for villagers to have like rooms and stuff like that, because like I'm gonna be job coordinating everything. I also want there to be like windows, because I'm not an animal, okay? I want all my hard workers to enjoy the daylight every now and then. Nani? Why is that? Well, Minecraft, please stop this. I could literally see. Oh, and it's gone. Take a little snack break up here. I want this thing to be pretty big all the way around, because there's gonna be a lot of different rooms, a lot of different jobs, and a whole lot of residents. Can Paul land on this post? Impossible challenge. Find out on this episode of Hopefully I'm Not Gonna Die Right Now attempting this, and I'm so sick. we go. Now we pretty much got majority of it outlined. Now these windows are essentially all the rooms that all the villagers are going to be living in, because there's 12 different jobs for villagers. So then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rooms. All I got to do really is fill in the walls, and I realized the roof has to be different. Like, it just can't be all red, because that'd be ugly. So I'm probably going to do the white roof, because the white and red obviously would look spectacular together. And I could do white concrete, but I'm realizing that like concrete doesn't really have that much of a texture to it. So white concrete would be all right, but it could be better. And by better, I mean that I could get a ton of quartz. Excuse me, sir, I'm working here. Hey, don't make me say it twice, brother. I'm working here.
Bye, have a great time.
Then I could craft up a bunch of quartz blocks. Then I could sauce them into the auto smelter so that then they could turn into smooth quartz. And now I want to try to build the roof out of smooth quartz because it still has that like visual texture and shade to it, while also not having like any lines connecting it. And I think it'll be a lot better for a roof for the giant vending machine instead of it being concrete, which is just like, I think like stark white. It looks like paper. And now for using this quartz, like I said before, my goal is to try to build up, well, first an outline around this ledge just so that there's like a tiny bit of depth to it. Honestly, this thing is going to serve absolutely no purpose, just merely aesthetics. Holy crap, dude. Swift Sneak go crazy. I'm in the groove. I'm placing so fast. What the? But as I was saying, though, what I want to do is try to build up kind of like a rounded roof. I got to get the shape down first. And let's see how that one looks. It needs to be taller and more rounder. There we go. Now that's looking much better. Now we got a nice rounded rooftop. Then I could maybe like write some sort of text with like red blocks on the inside of it. Oh yeah, that already looks really cool actually. My only problem is that if I'm going to need to widen this thing, I got to redo the roof. And now essentially all I really need to do for this next phase is just basically fill everything in. And now that I've pretty much got the walls and the roof completely filled in, now it's time to begin working on the actual, like setting up the rooms and stuff like that. Basically, this corridor right here, I added on like a few more blocks and I had to redo the roof because I'm an idiot. But I'm also going to add probably some black concrete here, I realized, because I want it to look like, you know, where you swipe your credit card or you put in cash or something like that, you know? And then this will be where the staircase is that'll go up to each floor. So we'll have a staircase going up to that level, which is the first level. Then we'll have another one going up to that level, and then so on and so on. Oh my gosh, Paul not using spruce. I know, for once in my life, I'm leveling up, guys. I'm using a different wood, being a little bit different, more so that it's just, well... Unfortunately, spruce looks really ugly with the red, and also my eyes are starting to hurt looking at all this red. I really need to get in some other color. And this is staircase up to level 1, which I'm gonna basically build out a gigantic floor for it. Then I'm also gonna build some walls dividing each of the rooms. And then I want to fill in all the windows with white stained glass just to kind of fit to the theme and the aesthetic. Oh yeah, now that's definitely looking really nice. I'm liking that. Now I can actually see like the shape of the room instead of it just being a red blur like the other ones. I do need to finish up with the other rooms basically doing all the exact same thing. Now finally, every single villager room is all set up, ready for any single job. So what I'm thinking is line the outside of each of the floors with, you know, some chests and stuff that I would use to trade with those type of villagers. Like if this was a librarian, I'd have a chest out here with, you know, I like paper and paper, I guess. I don't know. And basically every single floor is currently identical until we decorate each individual room. And yeah, I probably am going to regret doing these stairs. However, getting down's not that hard, but going up is absolute pain. And I probably should have done a water elevator. It's a little too late for that. Oh, also at the bottom level, we got ourselves the villager breeder farm. Okay, let me get some villagers now, since that's kind of the next goal here. Bring some villagers all the way over to the vending machine. What the heck was that? Oh, it's the traveling merchant. Brother, you can't just let your llama hang low like that. You're also selling garbage, and for that, you shall perish. Now, surely his llama... Yep, I knew it would survive. Llamas are built like dump trucks. As I was saying, though, I'm going to need to get some villagers. Coincidentally, this guy's literally hanging out right here. All right. So this is villager number 1. Now, let me just lure him in with a job. Come on, champ. I know you want it. I see the motivation in your eyes to start your new 9 to 5 over here. Just be a little bit faster about it, please. Good lad. Now let's get going inside the vending machine. Uh-oh. I think yep. No, I forgot to put some torches in here. Oh, perfect. He actually just walked right in. All I need to do is get him up here. Ooh. Just like, oh, all right. Let's try. You got it. You got it, champ. Get in there. There it is. And now we go get another. And now we go get another villager. And villager number 2 acquired. Man, I'm loving the way this build's turning out. Look at this giant vending machine. Once I add the little card reader thing on the right, it'll look just like a vending machine. Now imagine if it was just all G Fuel though, you know what I'm saying? You punch in your code PaulGG at checkout, you choose your G Fuel flavor, or even better yet, the PaulGG shaker. And now villager number 2 on his way in. Come on, brother, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Nope. Oh, I got worried. Okay, hold on. Let me open that one. W. Perfect. And now all I gotta do is basically breed these 2, and then they register that these beds are accessible, or they should at least. I'm just gonna give them a crazy amount of potatoes, because potatoes are the best. And I love potatoes. All right, now they should be able to breed. Moment of truth. And okay, nope, they have issues. They're having problems, and I don't like that. I don't like them having problems. Although I think I know what the problem is. Jesus, the problem is the stupid door. I think the problem is that the villagers can't quite reach these beds. Now let's see how it goes. Nope, still not. Alrighty. Okay, this way's gotta work. I literally just need the babies to be able to get out and then you guys to stay. And they're just refusing. What? Maybe you guys just aren't compatible, huh? Oh. Okay, if they can't have babies with the beds literally right next to them, then it's never gonna work. Alright, no, I hate you guys. Nope, there's something wrong with you. Get another villager. Oh, wait. What? I finally get another villager over here and they did end up having... Why? I guess mission accomplished. All I really needed was villagers to know that there's beds over here and that their kids can go over here, so then when they grow up they'll be too big to fit back in here. Wow, I just realized how short I am. Oh man. And then basically they'll just indefinitely keep breeding. They come out here, this room fills up with villagers primed and ready to go upstairs. Speaking of upstairs though, now it's finally time to get to decorating the upstairs and setting up like all the jobs and stuff. First floor, I'm definitely going to prioritize like Lectern, Fletcher, and Farmers, since those are probably going to be the 2 that I'm going to use the most, which means I'm going up the least amount of stairs. So let's just decorate this thing, set up all the jobs. There we go. It's feeling pretty knowledgeable in here. We got all the bookshelves. We got their jobs. Why is there a shadow right there? I don't know. Up next, we'll do the Fletchers. There we go. Now that should be good enough. Honestly, there's not too much about Fletchers other than the fact that they like gravel for flint. They like arrows, they like crossbows and bows, and that's, yeah, I mean, that's kind of all they get. And finally, up next, we got ourselves the Farmers. There we go. Now we got our farm going for all of the farmers and stuff. And now, honestly, the rest of the floors, they're mostly villagers that don't really matter. So, yeah. Now, finally, after much time, we've built up every single villager job, decorated each and every single one of their rooms. So then, like, you know, for the cartographers, we got a little map. This is the only map I had. You got the smokers and stuff for all the meat boys. Got the brew boys room all set up. The blast furnace and all that, too. The leather workers, let's be honest, like, yeah, they're kind of lame. Now, there's only one major flaw in the entire vending machine, and it's something I didn't really realize, is that there's actually 13 villager jobs, not 12. And so technically we are missing one villager's job, and I didn't really realize it until now, and that being the fishermen, because their job's supposed to be the barrel, and yeah, we kind of glazed over them. Glossed over them. I would never glaze a villager. Regardless, though, other than that, I think the vending machine's pretty perfect. I just got to add the little card reader thing over there. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. So essentially just added a little bit of glass for buttons, a little red dot and a green dot for, I don't know, an indicator light or something, and then a little card reader, cash thing. Now I think it tied together and actually looks much more like a vending machine. And now that that's there, and essentially all I got to do is escort every single one of these villagers to their new homes. Oh, I hear an iron golem. There's definitely gonna be a lot of iron golems just roaming around in this thing, which I think is fine. I'm just hoping that these villagers will just be like, oh, there's a job upstairs, let me go get that. And then I could just easily get the villagers up here one by one. Like, watch, I'm opening up those gates. Now there should be a villager being like, oh, there's a job up. Nope, no one cares. Okay, well, this is gonna be a really painful, long process, but essentially the vending machine's done. I just gotta get these guys actually upstairs into each one of their rooms. Oh, look, see, he knows there's hard work to do up here. So it won't be too bad, at least. I can actually just do this whole escorting thing. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the vending machine and you guys wanna see some more ridiculous builds like this, comment down below, hit that like button, let me know you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.